a tenant farmer. It's 200 acres, Meadowbank Farm is in size. It's on the edge of the Cheshire Plain, and the soil structure runs from light sandy soil to some very heavy clay land. I'm the fourth generation of our family to have farmed this land. We have a herd of White Park cattle, which are classified as a rare breed, and a herd of traditional Hereford cattle. All of the beef that we produce from these cattle are sold through our small farm shop. We run a flock of Hebridean sheep. We graze the grassland, both of the sheep and the cattle. We're now the centre of over 1,000 acres of land in the Broxton area, which is heavily involved with countryside stewardship. Most of the land is also in entry-level stewardship. Main reasons for signing up for the ELS agreement, obviously with the financial side. £30 a hectare is payable if you get the right amount of points. And considering getting the points was very easy on our farm, it was an option which we had to take. The paperwork was relatively easy. We had a great deal of help from the Natural England advisors. There is no extra time in terms of management or labour. The options we chose for here at Meadowbank Farm were buffer strips, 6 metre buffer strips around the outsides of ponds and along the hedgerows of grassland fields. We chose mixed species grazing of our grassland, so we have sheep and cattle grazing the grassland. The hedgerow option is a very popular one because hedges, most farms have good hedges. About 60% of our points were gained purely on hedgerows. Maintenance of farm woodland fences is one of the options we've used under the entry-level scheme to gain some points. The idea is to maintain the fence to stop the cattle and the sheep encroaching into the woodland. Managing these options hasn't altered the way that we farm this farm. They've all fitted in very well. So the whole process was very straightforward, very simple, and the whole scheme was up and running within a month of my first telephone call. We're now entering our 5th year in the ELS scheme, so at the end of this year we'll have to decide whether to reapply or whether to leave the scheme completely. That decision has already been made, and we will be reapplying for the entry-level scheme, and hopefully for another 5 years. So I would encourage every farmer to take the few minutes to pick up the phone, fill in the forms, and then wait for the first payment to arrive in their bank 6 months later. As simple as that.